Hello, everybody. How is it going? Hello to Janine Jordan from South Africa. Hello to Trisha from Manchester. DF from West Texas. Hello, Ukraine dude. So nice to see you guys here. As always, let me know if you can see me all right, if you can hear me all right. We actually have the perfect weather today here in Yerevan, which I'm super excited about because just a few hours ago it felt like my face was going to melt off, and yesterday it rained. So, all things considered, I think today's stream is going to be lots of fun. But before we get started, I wanted to give a special little shout out to the two lovely people who sent me PayPals before this stream started, because I had mentioned to you guys that, unfortunately, YouTube does take to the lovely Brie for sending that. That is incredibly sweet of you guys. And I think actually Larry also sent me a super chat before the stream started. So thank you so much to all of you. I truly appreciate, not only you guys watching all my content, but, supporting it in that next step. So thank you all so much. It's all going into the business. Lots of awesome new stuff to come. So, you guys, there's a lot of things that before we get to exploring this unique place here in Yerevan that I just wanted to briefly touch on. I guess the first big announcement is that I am finally fully vaccinated, literally as of 4 or 5 days ago. Or has it even been longer now? Maybe it's even been a week. But yeah, I'm happy to say that I finally have my papers from Armenia here. They did a really good job actually of giving me like a proper certificate in English, Armenian, and Russian, stating all the information that I think countries are going to be asking, even have a QR code to verify it. So thankfully my second shot wasn't as eventful as my first one, if you guys saw that video, because it was rough. They do say that your first shot of AstraZeneca can be like leave you feeling like crap, but it was next level for me. So in a way, I'm grateful that my second shot experience was basically me just being very sore, very tired, laid in bed most of the day. So it is what it is, but I'm just happy to be done with it and be able to use this vaccine certificate for my next destination, which I'll just tell you guys right now is going to be Ukraine. I'm very excited to go see my family, and I'm going to be doing some content there that is definitely going to be quite different from the stuff I've done before. So I hope you guys are excited, and if you have any suggestions for things that you'd like me to, film, or some video ideas that you have, please comment down below. Just want to look over your messages here. Oh, Bree's already on the chat. Hello from Cork. Hey there, gorgeous. Thanks for coming out, Trip Reporter. Hello to Samuel from Krakow, Jeff from the UK, Mitos, Privyet. So nice of you guys to come out. I feel like I haven't done a live stream in a long time, when I think it's actually only been, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks at most. Feels like I haven't been on here in a while for some reason. Hello to Paul, listener, welcome. Oh, Jim Ross, hello. Harriet and Jim from Richmond, welcome. So lovely to have you guys here. Because yeah, this is definitely going to be my last live stream from Armenia. I can't believe that I've actually been here 2.5 months, because I had to wait 2 months in between my two COVID shots and stuff. So I am kind of taking, the 2 weeks that they recommend before traveling anywhere else. So I will have been here for 2.5 months. It has been a minute. Oh, a big hello to Alex, my friend Alex from Reportify Media. Thank you for coming out. Alex is just about to take a big trip too. You'll definitely have to check out his channel because he is about to move to China. So big congrats to Alex, and I hope you have a safe journey. I don't think you've left yet, have you? But either way, I'm very excited for Alex's content because China is difficult to get into right now. I'll definitely be going there at some point in time, but right now when there's like a 3-week quarantine, I just can't. I think I've had enough quarantines after Thailand, so hopefully China's quarantines won't be on for too much longer and I can go hang out with Alex and Yulia there because that will be super fun. Thank you so much to Alan K to celebrate your next chapter. Thank you so much, Alan. Greatly appreciated. You know, it's weird. It's like as much as I have loved my time in Armenia, I really have, and I feel like there's still a lot I could see and do here. But I do feel like it is time to move on. You know, there is just this feeling like I'm ready for a new country, and I also really miss my family. I think I am kind of getting to that stage where I really, where I really feel like I want to see, you know, some of my friends and family from back home. It's not enough to just see them over Skype anymore. And speaking of that, literally my mom just showed up here. Привет из Калгари, хорошего солнечного дня и прекрасном Ереване. Спасибо, мамочка. Yeah, I get to see my mom in like 2 weeks. I'm so excited. So excited. So that's kind of an update, guys. I thought that while I'm still sitting down, I'm just finishing up my coffee, I could just kind of give you an update about what's going on because I'm still going to have, I think, 3 more videos of Armenia coming out before Ukraine content will start. And actually tomorrow's video is going to be so good. It's probably one of my favorite videos that I've done in Armenia. So I hope you guys are excited and will check it out. Oh, did I miss a super chat from Martin? Thank you so much. Hi, how are you? I am doing good, Martin. I am greatly enjoying today's not so sweltering weather. Oh, hello, gorgeous Veronika from Ukrainian Perspective. Thank you for coming out. Aw, thank you so much to my friend Jackie. Great seeing you, gorgeous. Greetings from Nakanai in Bangkok. Some lovely friends from Bangkok. Thank you guys so much for coming out, sending you lots of love and sending love to all of Thailand because it is just, you know, a difficult time, but I feel like their vaccination efforts are starting to ramp up. So I'm still like gung-ho that, you know, Thailand will be in a much better place by the end of this year and hopefully has a full, you know, tourist season into 2022 because there are some gorgeous places that everybody needs to see at some point in their life in Thailand. Oh, Michael McKinty just got here. Michael, I don't know if you were here earlier when I started the stream, but I had mentioned a big thank you to you and also Bree, who had sent me PayPals before I started the stream. I checked my email just before I got on here. So thank you so much to both of you and hope you're enjoying Ukraine, Michael, because I know you just arrived there as well. Okay, you guys, I am so excited. Where we are today is a place called Victory Park in Armenia, obviously, excuse my mind, in Yerevan here. And it's actually a fairly large park. I'm just kind of in a cafe right now. I was just having some, well, how do I lower this? I was just having some food before we start the stream. There's literally a pond with people romantically rowing boats right in front of me. There's an amusement park, which we'll see about me going on with you guys while streaming. Because after I actually saw some of the rides like in motion, I was like, ooh, my camera might actually, like my phone might actually like leave the gimbal, and we don't need that happening. So we'll go on the Ferris wheel. I think the Ferris wheel is a fair bet. But yeah, we'll see about the other Soviet rides, keep in mind. And then the main attraction of this park is the statue of Mother Armenia, which is huge. It's like 22 meters tall, and you can kind of see it at all kinds of different points in the city. So we'll actually be doing that in just a couple minutes, heading over there. And yeah, I just thought I would give you guys a tour of this area because it wasn't in my main Yerevan video. And if you come here, you definitely need to check it out. So just before I get up, just want to say a big thank you to Jim Ross, as always. Thank you so much for coming out, Jim. Armenia was lucky to Armenia was lucky to have show stuff this country. You showed me so much I didn't know about and would never have thought existed there. So thanks. Aw, thank you so much, Jim. Yeah, it's a surprise to me too, because before I came here, I can't say I knew, you know, a lot about Armenia and the different tourist sites that they have here, but I would definitely recommend coming here. There is a lot to see, and as I said, my video tomorrow definitely shows one of my favorite things that I've done here. So definitely is a country with a lot to offer. So thank you so much, Jim. Hope you're doing great. A big thank you to Shining Star. Hello, my beautiful friend. Always good to see your gorgeous smile. Stay safe and happy. You'll see your family soon. Thank you so much, Shining Star. That's incredibly kind of you. And yeah, I'm honestly like really excited to see, well, my mom and my family in Ukraine. With my dad, it's probably going to be hopefully this Christmas that I'll see him. I'm trying to convince him to meet me somewhere abroad because I don't want to go back to Canada when it's -40 again. So yeah, I really hope I'll get to see everybody as soon as possible. So enough talking. I just have to take these off for a second and put on my purse. Whoosh. Great. And now we will get going for the live stream. By the way, this restaurant is called Little Venice. If anybody comes here, it's really cute. It's like an outdoor kind of patio mood. And then if we flip the camera, we've got this lovely park right in front of us, and you can rent boats as those people are doing. It's super cheap. I think it's like $3 for 20 minutes or something like that. So yeah, this is a great little place to come out and relax as well. So like I said, this park is actually quite big, so we're just going to have to walk for a little bit to get to Mother Armenia. And I think the path that we're taking is called the Alley of Heroes, because a lot of this area is actually dedicated to the soldiers that fought in World War II here in Armenia. I'll give you one last look here at the pond. There's actually a lot of people that come like jogging in this area too, so if you come to Armenia and are looking for a nice peaceful place to work out, this park would actually be a good choice. Can you see her right there, right in front of us? I don't know if, would they say Mama Armenia or Matya Armenia? Anybody actually in Russian know if I'm saying the proper translation to it? Oh, let me just change the camera here. Yeah. What's actually interesting that I read about this statue is that apparently before 1962, still during Soviet times, Stalin, huge statue of Stalin was right there instead of Mother Armenia. But they did take it down and replace it with this lady instead. So it's actually kind of surprising that Stalin allowed them to take down his statue when there was still a Soviet country. But That is what I read. And also, some of you who have traveled Eastern Europe before may know that there's other countries that also have similar sorts of like mother statues, like in Ukraine. They have, you know, a lady with a big sword where they have the War Museum for Ukraine. And then apparently there's one in Belize as well. So I don't know if it's like a post-Soviet kind of thing, but a lot of countries actually have something similar. Just thought I saw a question here that I wanted to answer. Somebody asking me to marry them. No, thank you. I don't know you. Stranger danger. Why are people saying that I'm married? What is this? Did I miss something? I am not married. So strange. Oh, hello to Jean. How's the weather today? It's good. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely not as hot as it has been the last few days. I found I've had to like stay inside a lot because it has just been like overwhelmingly hot. It's been like plus 40. And I've just basically stayed inside my hotel and just like had the AC on, and then just go out in the mornings or the evenings or whatever when it's a little bit cooler. So today's actually not bad. Let me just flip here. What the heck? Here we are. Yeah, so this road that we're walking here now is called the Alley of Heroes. And there is a sort of plaque that you'll see later, which has the eternal flame that they have at a lot of World War II memorials. They have one here as well. So if you're a history buff and are in Armenia, this would definitely be a great place to visit. Harud asks, could you live in Armenia and what would you miss as an American? Well, first of all, I'm not an American. I'm Canadian. Yeah, I mean, like if I, you know, had to or whatever, of course I could live in Armenia. It's definitely a great country in its own right and has a lot to offer. Would it be my first choice? Probably not, but I think depending on what your industry is and what you're looking for in a country, yeah, this could be a great place for you. I think there's definitely going to be more and more Westerners that come to Armenia, since I feel like with this whole COVID thing and a lot of Eastern Europe being open, a lot of these sorts of countries have had much bigger tourism numbers, so some of those people might translate to actually living here. So, as you guys can see, in this whole courtyard, there are some cute napping dogs, first and foremost, must be acknowledged. But we also have some military vehicles. I guess that should be a recreation of the sorts of missiles. Don't mind my lack of military knowledge. I assume that's a missile. So I can give you guys a closer look of those in just a second. But yes, here we are with Mother Armenia. Let's actually go to the front where you can get a better look, and also there's a great view of Yerevan as well in this area. Liza asks, how is the COVID situation in Armenia? So when I got here, early June, I believe it was very low. There was like only 100 cases or less a day, and it's a population of about 3 million people. So even though it's not the biggest country, 100 or less is still, you know, quite small. But now, in the last week anyway, there has definitely been a considerable difference where it's about, I think, a weekly average of like 300 a day. So still, I wouldn't say that's like an extremely big number for a 3 million person population. And of course, it all depends how many tests they're doing as well. But at this point, things are still fully open, and there's not really any panic. I don't really see anything, you know, on the news about hospitals being overrun or anything like that. But of course, a local would know much better than me. So if you are, please comment down below. But as far as numbers, that's where we are at. And hopefully it doesn't, you know, go higher than that, because the rate of vaccination for locals here in Armenia is still like extremely low. It's like 2 or 3% being fully vaccinated. And I think that includes the tourists like myself that they have vaccinated, that I think have actually like higher numbers of tourists than their own people, because there's just not as many people who, you know, want to get vaccinated. So that's kind of the situation with that. And just want to make a mention that my dad is here, Gordon McLeod. Thank you so much for coming out. Love you, miss you so much. If my dad travels this Christmas, he for sure is going to be in my live stream. So comment down below if you want Gordy Magoo in my live streams. Aw. To Michael, Alona says hi. She just sat next to me. Hello to Alona, both Michael and Alona. So nice to see you guys here. I'm so glad you are together in Ukraine. So wonderful. Okay, guys. Oh, and my friend Lane is here. Hello, gorgeous. Okay, guys, I'm going to flip the camera here. So I'll give you the lookout view in just a second. But this is the Eternal Flame Memorial, where I think in both Armenian and Russian, I can't see it exactly from here, but I think it's kind of like to the nameless soldier, like we will always remember you. It's actually something along those lines in all these sorts of memorials, you know, so no soldiers are forgotten. So that is the memorial right here. And then if you go up the stairs, you get a beautiful view of Mother Armenia in all her glory. As I said before, the statue is 22 meters tall, and I was here the other day and was able to go through that little door, and they have the Armenian War Museum there, from my understanding. A lot of it was just in Armenian, not even in Russian, so I couldn't understand all of it, but that's the gist that I got. And I asked if you could climb up to the top, since I do see some railings there, but they did not let me. So I don't know if it's just always closed or it was closed when I was there. But yeah, this is definitely a place that you should visit if you are in Armenia or Yerevan. Why do I just keep saying Armenia as a general thing? If you are in Yerevan, obviously. So yeah, I actually didn't come here until getting back from the rest of my trip. So it is a lovely place to visit. Ukraine dude asks, what is Mother Armenia holding? I'm pretty sure that's a sword. I'm like 90% certain that's a sword. I don't think it's anything else. I don't think I can zoom in on it, unfortunately. Let me just look at your comments here, guys. Oh, we got somebody from Borden, Saskatchewan. Welcome, Sandra. Thank you for coming out. That is great. Oh, hello to Shigeru. Thank you so much for coming out. You guys are sweet. All right. So, there's a lot of people at the view. Let me give you a little bit of a closer view of some of their military stuff, because I think it is real. I don't think it's stuff that works anymore, but I think it is, you know, used to be in use kind of stuff. So let's take a look at that for anybody who's into history and military kind of stuff. I find that in Eastern Europe there is so much, I don't want to say romanticizing of the military and stuff, but there's definitely so much, you know, so many museums, so many parades, so many things just constantly priding in the military of Eastern European country, so it's totally normal to just have like tanks sitting out in a city square or something like that. I don't think you'd really see that in Canada or America from my knowledge. So here we have a tank. I assume it's from World War II because a lot of the stuff in the War Museum was specifically about World War II, so that would be my best guess if there's anybody who knows for certain. Oh, actually maybe it says right here. All right, I'll read it to you guys. T-34 Soviet medium tank, an armored fighting vehicle used during the Great Patriotic War. Yeah, the name that they use for World War II for the Soviet powers is the Great Patriotic War, so that's exactly what it is from. But yeah, look at these big boys. It's crazy. I wouldn't last in the army, I know that already. The army is not for me. Not a place for Alina McLeod. I would not be a good soldier. Hopefully we can get to a place where war is no longer a thing, because rarely anything good comes from it. Of course, we have to sometimes defend certain countries when others are going crazy, but wouldn't it be nice if that just wasn't even a thing? How many lives, how many resources, money could be saved if there wasn't such a thing, such as war? That is a weird looking vehicle, actually. I don't think I've actually seen one anything like this. Does it have windows in the front? How do they see? Or maybe they open. It looks like a bug or something like that. That is weird. I've actually never seen anything like this. Oh. Cute. That is a very weird vehicle. I've definitely never seen anything quite like this before. Look at the doors. Weird. Let's go look at this guy over here. If you guys had to guess, how much do you think this costs in present day dollars? And yeah, in present day, if they made this kind of similar sort of tank, how much would this cost? I would have no idea. I imagine millions. IFV infantry fighting vehicle. 10 million, Mermista thinks. Yeah, I would assume definitely in the millions, but probably even more. All right, let's go look at the planes that they have over here on this side. Just gonna read your comments. Alina is a soldier of peace. Yes, I guess you could say that. Oh, Alex posted an interesting comment here. The Soviet Union lost around 27 million people during the war, including 8.7 million military and 19 million civilians. Oh God, that's disgusting. That is so sad. So this is a plane, though I assume the side of the wing here must have broken off or melted. That's not what it would actually look like, right? It's a pretty jagged edge. Or I don't know, maybe it is supposed to look like that. I do not know. It's actually a pretty small plane in a way. I don't think more than like 4 or 5 people could fit in this thing. Oh, this looks cool. What a view. Look at this. Some child could climb in here. Yeah, it looks like, Well, I don't know. I don't know how planes work. Don't expect me to describe this to you guys, but I assume just where those kind of cedar things are, it'd just be like a couple people who could sit there. And I thought that this would be the engine part, right? Somebody who knows planes, please comment what we are looking at here, because I could not tell you exactly. I think they must have hollowed this out, obviously, just so people can see it here. But yeah, that is crazy. Does anybody know what kind of plane this is? Interesting. Let's take a look at the front here. Oh, these were the missiles here. Crazy. I don't know what. Oh, that's the wheel. I was a bit confused because it had the flap, but I assume that's how the wheels would touch down. Oh, John says, "Это уже с войной из Карабах." That translates to, that's actually from the war with Azerbaijan for that disputed area between the two. So, I mean, that war started quite a while ago as well, but yeah, very interesting. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. Would anybody who, I mean, obviously isn't already a pilot, would you guys want to get your pilot's license, or would you be too scared? Because I've always, thought about it, something interesting to do, definitely a skill set that would take a lot of time to master, but if you really like the feeling of flying, I guess it is the next best thing. But I don't know, that kind of stresses me out. It doesn't stress me out to fly in an airplane if I feel like, competent pilots are at the helm. But for me to fly a plane myself just feels a lot more dangerous than like driving a car, just because you're in the frickin' air and you can just, the worst fear is that the plane is just going to fall from the sky. So comment down below, could you guys be pilots and get your pilot's license? I don't think it's for me. Here's another. I think these guys carried rockets, am I correct in assuming that? Or long missiles or something like that. Yeah. And then over here, I think this is, yeah, please comment, is this a missile or a rocket? Because I know some missiles can be absolutely huge, but then some are rockets. Or is that the same thing? Please comment. Any war history buffs. Alkin says same thing. Interesting. Yeah, pretty crazy. I think it's tall, Jesus. Well, that's a little tour, my friends, of the military equipment here in Mother Armenia in Victory Park. Well, that was weird. Can you guys see me now? Or hear me now? All of a sudden it like went almost black on me or whatever, and it said there was no connection. Let me know if it's back now. That's a bit odd. I think it should be all right. Hopefully I have 25 gigs. I bought another big plan when my last one ended, so I have more than enough gigabytes to last me another week or whatever before I leave Armenia, so I can stream for as long as my battery will allow me this time around. And for those of you who actually have asked me how much data does it take to do like an hour-long stream, since I am going at 720, I can't unfortunately do 1080, it seems, just from a phone, but usually it takes about like 1.5 to 2 gigabytes for about an hour, something like that. I've had it where I've done like a 2-hour stream and it was like 3 or 4 gigabytes. So you definitely have to have a big data plan if you want to do, streams every couple of weeks. So here we are with the first view of Yerevan. We are actually pretty high up, but Yerevan is like a very mountainous sort of city. If it was a clear day, you can actually see Mount Ararat over there. So this is just the first sort of view. Oh, did I miss a super chat? Thank you so much to John. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the adventures. It is my pleasure, John. Thank you so much. It's definitely an investment to do live streams, but luckily with the large data plans that they have here in Eastern Europe for a fairly reasonable price, it's actually not that hard to do them. But in Canada, oh my God, if I did 2 live streams a month, and let's say that was a total of like 6-7 gigabytes, I'd have next to nothing left, in the most expensive plans in Canada, and it'd be like $120. So it's much harder to stream from certain destinations than others, but very happy that here in Eastern Europe it is fairly budget friendly. Trisha Butte asks, will you be collaborating with any other YouTubers while you are in Ukraine? Yes, I will be, but it's going to be a surprise with who, because it's not for sure who's going to be in town when, but there's definitely going to be collaborations, which I'm super excited about, because a lot of the people I actually already know personally. I'd consider them a friend, so hopefully we can do some live streams and shoot some content for you guys. All right, guys, let me flip the camera, one last view of this side, and then let's go over to this side because I think it's a better view over here. And then we will get to the amusement park and see which rides I can go on and not risk having my phone fly off in the process. But yeah, as I was saying, if it was a clearer day, usually they say in the summer months you need to come out in the very early morning, you'd be able to see Mount Ararat basically in this general area, or maybe actually more over here. So yeah, unfortunately, if it's already during the day and during the summer, you can rarely see past any of the fog or smog, whatever it is. But in the fall and winter months, they say that it really clears up. So usually in those months, you can get a much better view. So give you guys one last look. Oh, one recommendation that I would have for you as we make our way to the amusement park, and walk here any other way than through the Cascades. If you come up through the top of the Cascade, go to the 50th anniversary memorial, keep going straight, and then this place will be on the right. I had to learn that the hard way when I tried to walk down this other way that Google Maps took me down, and I basically ended up on a highway and couldn't make it all the way here. I had to like order a Yandex to come save me because it'd be basically an hour trek back. So please don't make my mistake and either take a taxi here or, what did I just say? Go to the Cascades and then come here. So FYI. Actually, this is new. I actually have not walked to what this is. Any Armenians, could you tell me what this is about? Though this is in Russian, actually. I should be able to read that. Polny Kavalery Ordenov Slavy. Oh, I think they're just listing the names of maybe some of the generals or something like that. That is my best guess. But this is absolutely beautiful. I really love some of the handiwork that they have here in Armenia. It's very different to any other country that I've been to, not only in the use of this particular kind of sandstone, but just the sort of design that they have. It's very precise and just very different than anything else that I've seen before. Oh, got my friend Daryl here. Thank you so much for the super chat, Daryl. As always, thank you so much for coming out. Hope you are doing good. So lovely to have so many of you guys to come to every single one. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, and likewise with SFC Paul. Thank you so much for coming out also, Paul. Very good to see you. Guys, did I already take a long turn? We're just starting, and I think I already took a wrong turn. But actually, it's not a long... Can't talk today. It's not a wrong turn because I hadn't seen those beautiful carvings before. So we came here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But yeah, to get into the... Oh, hell no, we are not going on that. Okay, look at this. Look at that ride. I went on those in my youth. They basically go vertical here. No way in heck am I doing that while live streaming. Even if I wasn't live streaming, I don't know if I'd go on there. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I was young, I could go on, you know, basically a lot of scary rides, but now absolutely not. Absolutely not. I find that I actually even get nauseous on the swings. Like anything that just like constantly goes round and round and round, I will get nauseous and feel like crap for the rest of the day. So it's a hard pass for me. But I do enjoy, you know, maybe you can call them the old people rides of like, you know, the Ferris wheel. I even like some roller coasters if they're not those super extreme ones. So, you know, don't expect miracles here for me going on some kind of crazy rides with you guys, because not only for my setup not being damaged or me dropping it out of fear, but just for my own, you know, stomach and not having a headache for the next 4 hours. We're not going to be doing anything crazy today. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat again, Martin. I pay $300 a month for 2 phones and a watch insured and 12 gigabytes of data. Oh, interesting. I mean, that seems like a lot even for 2 phones. I assume you must live in either a Western European country, North America, or where else. Where else would charge that much for a plan? But obviously a first world country would have those kinds of prices, but that's how it goes sometimes, right? It's like if you want a phone in Canada, you got to pay the Canadian prices. So I guess it is what it is. All right, let me flip here. One more look from afar of Mother Armenia, signifying freedom and strength for Armenia. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, Martin commented, I live in Sweden. Yep, that makes sense. Sweden's definitely a beautiful country from what I've heard. I haven't been there yet, but I know the prices would for sure be up there as well. All right, so for us to get into the rides, I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, we can, I think. Let's see here. They actually have quite a bit here. Like, there's actually a few different amusement park places here in Yerevan. And it is great that they are, they still seem like they're, operating okay, even though some of the rides are definitely from the Soviet Union. The Ferris wheel 100% is. So let's pray, guys, that things hold up okay. Just got a couple questions I wanted to answer here. From Daryl, what have you enjoyed the most about Armenia? Good question. Well, I mean, the people, first and foremost, have actually been fantastic. Like, truly, like some of the kindest people. Of course, it helps that I know Russian and can kind of, easily communicate with most people. But outside of that, I'd say that the variety in the landscape and the nature is something I never expected. Like, I didn't think it'd be as diverse as it is. So that's definitely a highlight. And yeah, just like a lot of surprises, just a country that I didn't know much about before coming here. But overall, I've really enjoyed everything and would recommend people coming here for a vacation. So thank you to Daryl. Alyssa asks, is it pronounced Yerevan or Yerevan? I'm a second generation Armenian in LA and we pronounced it Yerevan. Gosh, well, I'm probably not the right person to ask, to be honest. I've been pronouncing it Yerevan, but I could be wrong, obviously. So if we have any locals, please comment, because I don't feel like I should say for sure when I don't know for sure. So let me flip the camera here, guys. See, we are at the fair. How exciting. There's even a haunted house over here, which when I was a kid, that was like the worst place you could take me to. I've mentioned before how I can't watch like scary movies or any kind of like violent or bloody movies. So like one of the least favorite things that you could ever take me to is like a haunted house or something like that. That would be the worst for me. I don't like to be scared. I don't like scary things. That's not for me. So we will not be going in there, is what I mean to say. All right. All right, Casa. Shall we go on the Ferris wheel now, guys? I think we should. Здравствуйте. Здесь платить для круг, да? За один, пожалуйста. Спасибо. All right, so 500 is basically $1 US. So one US dollar for this Soviet Union loop. What do you guys think? Am I gonna live to see another day? I sure hope so. Alan K says it's their version of CNE. Oh my God, I miss the CNE. I actually only went once. I hope that, well, actually summer's already passed in Toronto, so I guess hopefully the CNE happens next year, because it actually is really fun. How do you get on this thing? I thought it'd be on this side. It says exit. No, it must be on the other side. Okay, 1 second. We gotta go back. Oh my God, look at that boat. Hail to the no. Actually, no, that doesn't look that bad, does it? Maybe it goes higher. I've been on the kind that go all the way around. And when I was younger, that didn't bother me. Like, I could go on those kinds of rides. Now, absolutely not. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think it is going higher. Jesus. Yeah. I think my phone would fall out of this gimbal if I went on here, because it's not really like super attached to the gimbal. So, okay, see, that says exit, entrance. Yeah, right here. Okay, good. Entrance in Russian is выход. Выход. There you go, Russian lesson of the day. Look at those seats. Oh boy. I mean, this is basically the same thing as what I had in Gyumri, if you guys watched that video where I went on Soviet rides. So this is similar. Oh boy. Just gonna read your comments here while we wait, guys. Ukrainian perspective with Veronika. Don't worry, Alina, Soviet technology is second to none. Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's still here, I guess. We can say that much about it, right? Oh boy. Oh, my cousin Misha is here too. Good luck with that. Thank you, Misha. Thank you for coming out. Oh, what the heck? Did I miss a super chat from Shigeru? I see your name in the top left-hand corner, but I didn't see the super chat. What the heck? That is odd. Shigeru, I am so sorry if I missed your super chat because I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, it's not coming up in my notifications, but I see your name in the top right-hand corner. Oh wait, no, I found it. Thank you so much, Shigeru. Very cute dog. Good luck. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you so much, Martin. But it is better for me to live in Canada. It's more expensive in Sweden to live in Canada. Yeah, no, Sweden's definitely more expensive. Thank you guys so much. And we are almost there. Oh my goodness, it is almost our turn to get on the magical Soviet Ferris wheel. Are you guys excited? Can I have a hooyah? Ukraine dude is correct. If it was not safe, no one would ride it. I am sure they inspect it every day. That is true. There's actually, like I said, there's a lot of rides in this area, and most of them are, I think, well, close to Soviet times anyway, and they're still all operating, so I guess we got to give them that, right? Здравствуйте. На зеленую? На красную? Хорошо. Because we gotta wait for the red one. I guess they gotta sometimes have space in between some of them. Well, I'm definitely gonna get Russian copywritten music, we know that much. Lucky number 8, guys. Lucky number 8. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Let me live another day. Хорошо. Спасибо. All right. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. This is going to be great. See, at least with this one, I don't have to worry if, you know, it's going to jerk around and drop my camera. I feel like this is the safest ride I can live stream on. But oh my gosh, look at this thing actually. What is this car? That's definitely a newer ride. Interesting. Gonna get some great views, guys. Great views. Even a beautiful fountain over here. Let me flip here. Look at that. Oh, we're shaking. That's unpleasant. My mom says, эти качельки, я и помню, здорово, что они сохранились. Хорошего подъема тебе. My mom just said that these kinds of rides are definitely from her past, and she's happy they're still here. Look at that view. I mean, oh, actually, why. I've been on many Ferris wheels before, but I feel like for some reason I feel like I'm a little dipped this way. I'm just gonna hold on. Just gonna hold on just in case. I'd actually feel better if maybe there was somebody else sitting on the other side to balance it out. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm suddenly a little scared. Oh God. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna flip the view here. Oh shit. Okay, we're not gonna die today. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh God. Oh, it's actually pretty high. I think this one's higher than Gyumri, actually. I actually think it's definitely higher. Oh boy. Okay. Yep, yep. Just another day. Just another day in post-Soviet countries. No, Ukraine, dude, we are not yet at the top. I can't exactly show you guys up here because I have this umbrella in the way. And I don't want to stick out my hand too far out of my cabin. But yes, we are almost at the top actually. But look at that! Oh, nice. This is actually gorgeous. Even in my moment of fear, I can appreciate the beauty. Oh, somebody screenshot for me. If somebody can screenshot this, that would be great. DM me on Instagram or email me. I would greatly appreciate saving this moment right here. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. No fast, sharp movements is the key to survival. I don't think I'm afraid of heights. I think it really depends on just like what my surroundings are. You know, if I'm like high up and it's what I'm in and do I trust what I'm in? Which is questionable right now. Oh, oh Lord. It's nice though, it's nice. We live here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, those things are always scary when they go up to the top and they just drop. Oh, let's see if we can get it on camera. Oh, that looks terrifying. Oh, shit. Hold on, kids. Hold on. You never know when it's going to drop. Oh, there we go. Oh, not all the way. Oh, well, okay, this is the other one, guys. This is the other one that I was thinking of going on. I just hope that it doesn't like tilt too much where it might affect the camera. Actually, oh, I don't know. That looks a little intense for live streaming. Oh, no, yeah, no, we're definitely not doing that, no. Oh, Lord. Well, this was fun. This was great. Thank you guys for coming on a Soviet Ferris wheel with me. This was very fun. If you come here in the next year, I'd say, you know, it's probably up to standards, but once we start getting into it's been here for 40 years, 50 years, I think it's time to retire. Time to retire these babies. Jesus. Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. That's hilarious. All right, I gotta concentrate on getting out of here on time, guys. Let me flip the camera. People are like, what are you doing? Ah! I didn't have it from the right side. Oh shit, how do I... Oh God. Why didn't they tell me this ahead of time? Boy, it's not... Fail. Should have told me that at the beginning. I'm like waiting for him to let me out. Oh Lord. Well, that was that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm glad I'm alive. Great times. Another memory of Soviet Armenia. Self-serve ride from Alan. Yeah, that's exactly it. How did I know it was from the other side? He was like looking at me and didn't say anything, and I'm just like, are you gonna let me out? No? Oh, I think I saw a super chat from Jim Ross. Thank you so much. You don't have your grimace like your parasailing ride in Thailand. Your smile looks happy. Hey, you are living your life to your semi-fullest. Well, thank you so much, Jim. Yeah, no, oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. The parasailing was definitely scarier. That was next level. That's much scarier than a Soviet Ferris wheel, but each has their own risks. One could argue that this probably was actually more of a risk than the parasailing, having a bit newer sort of things. What is on my teeth? I apologize. Let me fix that while I flip the camera here for you guys. Look at this. We got Doritos for sale. We got hamburgers for sale. Ice cream. Everywhere in Yerevan you will see cotton candy for sale. That's one thing that I found interesting, is literally whenever they have like some kind of events going on, it's like cotton candy everywhere. So I assume it must be that popular here in Armenia. Oh, let's go look at the crazy people getting on these rides. We will not be joining them, of course, but we can take a look here. This was the ride that we saw from afar that like goes up, spins, and tilts to the side. Also terrifying. But I think this one would actually be scarier, because it's like it drops so fast that your guts basically, you know, come up to the top of your throat. So, I mean, if you're a thrill seeker, I guess that would be fun, but I'm getting too old for that. Oh, here we go. This guy's starting. Oh boy. I'll check in on that one in a bit. Boat's still going over there. Oh, this one's $1,000. This one's $2 to go on. Oh, this guy's lifting now. It's funny actually, looking at this ride, I'm pretty sure that when I was a kid and my dad Gordon came to visit us in Kiev when I was like 4 or 5, there's a photo of me and him on like basically, yeah, this ride, and I look like I'm having the time of my life and he looks like he is petrified. And I mean, if I went on it now, I would be absolutely petrified. Like, look how fast that thing is going, and at a freaking angle. Oh my god, no. Jesus. Terrifying. All right, well, we know what this one does, so let's move onwards. There's actually quite a few other rides that we can go take a look at. They even have like a stage here where they can have performances, a sort of beer garden as well. We have, oh, we even have some pool tables and stuff over there. It's actually pretty good. Like, you know, you got to give it to these guys. They actually have quite a bit of stuff here, like a good variety of things to do, like arcade games. Oh yeah, it's like a funny mirrors place. We got another haunted house. Like, pretty good. And I think somebody had commented that there's an even bigger amusement park somewhere else in Yerevan, so this probably isn't even the biggest one. So that's pretty cool. I think this portion is more for kids. Then there's some go-karting over there. Let's take a look. Got a train for the kids. I remember liking this one when I was a kid. In Kiev, they have an amusement park in the city. It's called Hydro Park, or Hydro Park in English. And that was like my childhood memories as a kid, Hydro Park. There's also like a nice beach near it and stuff. So if you guys come to Kiev, that's definitely a place you should check out. Yeah. We've got some floating hippos. Oh wow. Okay, that actually looks terrifying. Look at that Kinder Surprise one. Because the seats are, oh my God, Jesus, there's children on that. I couldn't go on that. Okay, like, does that not look terrifying? Oh my God. It's like all under 10 years old. They're just like handling it like bosses, and I know I would just puke. That's definitely a Kinder Surprise. Oh my gosh. Oh, I missed a couple super chats here. Thank you so much to Evgeny. Спасибо, Evgeny. And then thank you so much to Hul. What a fun Ferris wheel ride that was. Enjoy the rest of your time in Armenia and safe travels to Ukraine. Thank you so much for Hul. Thank you so much for coming out, as always. Thank you. And yeah, I'm so excited to head to Ukraine, and I'm gonna do like at least 4 or 5 live streams in the main cities there. I think it's gonna be so great to live stream in Kiev and Odessa and Kharkiv, which I plan to go on this time. It's going to be lovely. Oh, one more super chat. Thank you so much, Costa's World of Music Memories. Do you remember bumper cars? Of course. Bumper cars, I think I only actually did in Canada. We had a local fair in Melfort, Saskatchewan. I think I did bumper cars. So yes, I'm a big fan. Thank you. Okay, you guys, look at this ride that is also tilted and spinning. I'm pretty sure this is the ride that didn't Baldwin Bankrupt do when he was in Tiraspol. One that probably hasn't been in actual use for years. And yeah, like, even though gravity is like pushing you against the thing, you're literally vertical. Like, my God. There's a little chain that fastens you in, and that is it. And you are spinning so fast. Those 3 girls are like intense. Oh my gosh. Wow. There you go. Amazing. Oh, and this was the other ride that I was considering, you guys, but no, I think my camera would fall out and go fly into the trees or something, so we don't need to test that. Oh gosh, the Tornado, what a fitting name. Jesus. All right. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed this little taste of former Soviet rides here in Yerevan. This definitely would be a great place to check out if you are in the city. But, you know, don't do anything that doesn't feel safe to you. At the end of the day, we are all taking risks when we go on these kinds of rides. Oh, we got the swings over there. Oh, and there's even this portion actually. Oh, I think it's more for little kids, this part, right? Yeah, this is like little rides for like probably 10 and under or something like that. But just a really nice park. Like, it's really nice to see places like this where families can just come to relax in the evenings, and, you know, obviously older people too. I guess this would be a fun date idea or something like that. Yeah, really lovely. Really lovely that they still have this. Cute. So, friends, we are already past an hour on this live stream, but I think I will keep going for another 10 to 15 minutes and take you guys to the top of the Cascades, which you guys would have seen if you were on my first live stream of Yerevan or watched my main video, but I wasn't there kind of at sunset time, so I think that's going to be really pretty, so we'll head there. But until we do, there's a really interesting sort of ride over here that I'll show you guys. One sec. Look at, I think that, oh, I thought it was a chicken. I think it's a dragon, never mind. I was like, what is this chicken? Right? It looks like a chicken, but it's a dragon, never mind. Some kind of ride. And then this is the roller coaster. Maybe it'll get going while I'm still talking, but I thought that we should go on this roller coaster, but it is actually super fast and jerky, which is why I'd be scared to go on it with this gimbal. But yeah, doesn't look that bad, but it actually goes super fast. So another fun ride. Let's see here. Got jumpy castles, something for the little ones. We got SpongeBob over here. So cute. One sec, guys. Aw. Thank you so much to Georgie Foster. I've loved your Armenian travels and can't wait for more Ukraine content. Thank you so much, Georgie. Yeah, it's been a lovely time here in Armenia, but it will be nice to move to a new destination literally in a week. I'll actually be doing a live stream from Odessa, which will be my first destination, probably in about 2 weeks from now. So stay tuned. I'll put a post out in the community board closer to the time, but that will be lots of fun because Odessa is like a really great walkable city. So I think that'll be a really nice live stream to do. Aw, thank you so much to Martin. Gediminas, hello. Hi, Alina. Are you still thinking about Georgia after your family visit to Ukraine? Thank you so much, Gediminas. So I was planning to go to Georgia before Ukraine. I was supposed to go there next, but my mom has gotten time off work in this period at the end of August. So of course, my first priority is to see her. So I am just going to go straight to Ukraine and have so much that I want to do that I'll probably be there at least 2 months. But after that, we'll see. Maybe I'll go to Georgia for a month before it gets super cold. I know it never gets extremely cold in Georgia, but I'd still prefer to see it, when it is warmer. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to go for the month of November or just wait until another time. But either way, for sure, I'll be going to Georgia either this year or next year. So it will happen at some point. Oh, what the heck? Matthias asks, in Odessa, people speak Russian as well? Yeah, I mean, Lviv, I would say most people speak Ukrainian, but I think Odessa is kind of similar to Kiev, where I'd say a good half and half is kind of happening, where like half the people maybe speak primarily Ukrainian and the other half speak Russian. So last time I was in Odessa, I had no issues speaking Russian with basically everybody I met and them answering me in Russian. So yeah, Odessa, you can definitely speak Russian in no problem. And it's still going to be nice beach weather in Odessa, so that will be nice as well. It's going to be fabulous. Daryl, Odessa is on my bucket list. Very good, because it is fantastic. All right, guys, so we are going to head this way, and I will show you the simple way to get from the top of the Cascades complex to this place, if you guys ever come here. And then we'll kind of end off this live stream with a nice sunset view of Yerevan, and then we'll call it a night. What a lovely way to tour Victory Park, go on a Soviet Ferris wheel, and see Mother Armenia. I'm very happy that I got to do all of this with you guys tonight. More cotton candy, see? Everywhere. Everywhere. Let me answer some questions here while we walk. Sultan asks, young people speak Russian in Armenia or only elders speak it? Good question. It's both overall. I've actually been very surprised just how well a lot of young people speak Russian here, because I did think that anybody younger than me, who was born at the tail end of the Soviet Union, probably wouldn't, know it or know it that well. But honestly, I've been very surprised by how well so many people speak Russian here in Armenia. Like, it's been extremely easy to communicate with people. There's literally been only, I don't know, 2 or 3 Armenians that we found a bit of a language barrier because they didn't speak much Russian, and I obviously don't speak Armenian, but literally every other person I've talked to has spoken very good Armenian, both old and young alike. But having said that, a lot of young people also speak very good English, because I have found that in some restaurants where it is mainly younger people, I have tried to just speak English and they've spoken very well back. So if you are just an English speaker, I don't think you should have any issues, at least here in Yerevan. Maybe in some of the smaller centers it would be more difficult. Oh, thank you so much to Veronika. Thank you so much, lovely, for the super chat. Thank you for an amazing adventure and Soviet time travel too. Courage is on the next level. Thank you so much, honey. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming out. Yeah, that was that was a fun little ride on the Ferris wheel. Let me flip the camera here, guys. I'm just gonna keep reading your comments. Daryl asks, how long will you be in Ukraine? Basically 2 months at the very least, because I actually have a lot of stuff I want to film, but primarily, of course, I'll be spending time with just my family. So definitely want to take a couple weeks to just do that, not be filming anything. So I'll definitely be in Ukraine at least 2 months, and my visa-free time as a Canadian is 3 months, so that would be the max that I could stay, but most likely I'll leave before the 3-month mark. Oh, thank you so much to Martin. Thanks for yet more nice views, good symmetry to end the last Armenian live stream where we started the first. Thank you for noticing. Looking forward to Odessa. Thank you so much, Martin. Yes, that's actually great that you noticed that, because I was thinking I started my first Armenian live stream that I did when I first got here at the top of the 50th anniversary memorial, and that's where we are going to end today. So I feel like that will be a nice ribbon on this whole trip, because it has been a wonderful journey here through Armenia. Let me flip the camera here, guys, and give you the view as we walk out. We actually have to go through this like underpass sort of thing. I don't think it should compromise my cell signal, but if it does, just wait a little bit and most likely it'll come back on as it did before. But it is just a bit of a long tunnel that we have to take to get across the street here. So that's the other thing. If you guys are walking here, do not attempt to like go across the road when it's crazy traffic here. Just go over here to the right and you take this underpass to get to the other side, as you do in many Eastern European countries. If you can't find any kind of what do you call them, traffic lights or whatever, almost always there's going to be an underpass to get across the road. That's usually how it works, though they usually are. Well, I guess I predicted the signal going out correctly. It totally went out. I had to completely reboot the live stream. So thank you to who is still here. Unfortunately, I think we lost like 100 people, but it is what it is. Literally just went out, and I didn't think that would happen, but it did. Anyways, we are almost at the 50th anniversary memorial. give you guys a beautiful, oh Jesus Christ, sunset view. And then we will officially end the live stream. Oh, thank you guys for coming back. Oh, you guys are sweet. Somebody thought that I got attacked in the tunnel. Thankfully, no. It just looks creepy. But here we are on the other side, coming up to the memorial. So yeah, see, that's the entrance. That's the entrance right there for the park. So you just go with the underpass and just walk on this side. And then if you actually wanted to get to the actual Cascades, you would take the next staircase down, go around, and I mean, you'll basically see it from there, but it's all still technically under construction. So that is where we are at. I took a taxi here, but I think I'm actually gonna walk back. It's about a 40-minute walk from this memorial to my hotel, but since it is such great weather, I actually don't mind. It will be a nice walk back home. And I think the last time we were here, I don't think I showed you guys this part where it's some cute sculptures and kind of artwork here in the back of the park, which is always nice. So I'll give you guys a quick view of this. Just a big alligator over there. What the heck? Oh, that's a cute cafe. That little blue vehicle. You can grab a coffee. Oh, that spider's cool. Captain Jack Sparrow right there. Oh, and those elephants look cool. I actually haven't gotten all up and close to these guys. These are actually pretty good. Interesting. Very unique. Overall, I'd say, Yerevan is a very artistic, sort of city. There's a lot of galleries. There's obviously the opera theater here, which sadly I haven't taken in a show, but I guess that just gives me another reason to come back sometime. So definitely an artistic city. Let me just read your comments here, friends. Daryl asks, what are the average temperatures here? Well, I mean, it really is a difference between day and evening here in Yerevan. Like, it'll be plus 35 easily during the day, but then in the evenings, I'd say it's like 20 or 25, so much more pleasant. But if you go to other parts of Armenia, like the mountains or something, you'll definitely feel like a 10-degree difference. So if you come here in the summer, of course, you have to see Yerevan, but overall I'd recommend spending more time in places that aren't so hot or come here in the fall or the spring or something, because it can be a bit unbearable to walk around all day when it's like plus 35 and it's like direct heat. Give you guys a view here. In my last live stream, I had mentioned that this is the sort of, it's called the Monument to 50 years and 50 years of communism. I mean, when it was built, obviously, in Soviet times, but I think it's, kind of just here for memory's sake now. And it is kind of one of the highest points in the city. Aw. Thank you so much, Shigeru. Thank you for sharing a nice and nostalgic atmosphere there. I was also enjoying such Soviet rides in Japan when I was a child. Oh my gosh, really. Wish you are going to be safe and successful in Armenia until a departure. Thank you so much, Shigeru. I didn't know that they had some similar sort of rides in Japan. That would be very cool to see. I don't think I've ever been to any amusement parks in Japan other than Disney World, which was so fun. So we'll definitely have to check out some others in Japan. And thank you so much to lovely Brianna. Bri, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, and I am hoping for good health for your mom. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Sending the best to you and your loved ones as well. And yeah, I'm really wishing for everybody's, health and safety at this time, because we are still in kind of unstable waters, you could say, and I really hope by the end of this year there will be some semblance of peace and sanity and people just being able to, feel a sense of normalcy in their lives. So let's all hope that that will be the case. This is actually really pretty, guys. I'm going to flip the camera as we walk up to the edge over there where we will get our view. Look how pretty the sky is. I actually don't think I've seen it this kind of color of blue and purple. That's really nice. Just for anybody wondering, this is how you get down. You just get down here, you take the stairs, walk all the way down, and then you'll see the entrance for the cascade. And that's how you get downtown. FYI. Let's start on this side, actually. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let's move to the front here. Ewan, good quote. Being famous is wicked, but being normal is better. Rupert Grint. Yeah, that seems about right. Look at this, friends. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? Absolutely stunning. You can see a little bit of the outline of the mountains there. I'm 99% certain that's Ararat, just right there. And it's crazy because the first time that I climbed up the Cascades, which the top of the Cascades is just right there. The first day that I went up there was super early morning, and I had a clear view of Ararat, and that's the only time that I've had a clear view. So maybe I'll try and get up at like 5, 6 a.m. one other day and try and come out here and get one more last look, because it is just absolutely stunning when you can actually see the full mountain range and the city itself. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much once again to Jim Ross. Thanks for another great walk and talk with an added going in a circle. Armenia with you has been amazing. I look forward to Ukraine on the non-tourist tour, as always with you, Alina. You keep amazing and engaging, so thanks. Well, thank you so much, Jim. I truly do appreciate your support. Thank you for coming along. And yeah, I think I was going to say Armenia. We were just in Armenia. Ukraine is going to be amazing. So thank you so much, Jim. And then thank you so much to Alan. Once again, thank you. Safe travels to Ukraine and looking forward to more videos from there. Thanks for taking us along. My pleasure, Alan. Thank you so much for showing up. I greatly appreciate it. And what's nice is I think Ukraine is on the same time zone as Armenia, so most likely my live streams will basically stay the same time. Maybe it's an hour ahead, which would actually be even better, I think. So yeah, the live stream times will probably stay at this hour, because for me to stream in the morning, most people are asleep. During my day, most people are still asleep. So this is definitely the best time to get the most time zones at one time. Thank you so much, Alyssa. That's very kind of you. Yes, so it's an hour difference. Yeah, yeah. So 1 hour behind. So I think that'll actually be perfect. Thank you so much to Ricardo. Thank you for the super chat. That's very sweet of you. All right, guys, I'm just going to flip the camera one more time to give you a beautiful view of Yerevan, because this will be my last, well, obviously my last live stream from here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed exploring this amazing city with me. Thank you so much to everyone who has come out today. I had so much fun touring around with you. So I'm sending you lots of love. Have a fantastic day, evening, wherever you are. Sending you lots of love. And make sure you check out my video tomorrow. It'll be basically right at the same time as this live stream, where we are going to the abandoned cave village in the south of Armenia, which was definitely one of the highlights of my trip so far. So definitely let me know what you guys think of that video. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks in Odessa.